My name is Jordan and my partner's name is Jaden. Today we'll be talking about the thought process of the human brain from decision making, cognitive control, and evaluation of outcomes to acts of aggression and the feeling of fear. The regions, subregions, and hormones that aid us in our decisions, reactions, and result in our feelings, causing us to have the reactions we do, will also be covered by this today. Cognitive control and value-based decision-making tasks depend on different brain regions within the prefrontal cortex, which is located in the frontal lobe. Your evaluation network is constantly providing you with information about what around you is rewarding. An example of this is something you want to buy at a store. There are also other rewards which are distracting, like candy or sweets and other items in the store. Cognitive control keeps this network on task. To leave the store with item or items you plan to buy, you need to have a goal in mind, like only buying the steak you need for dinner. Your cognitive control network helps you only purchase what you need despite distractions. A region called the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex primarily affects cognitive control. It's said that the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex forms a network with the anterior cingulate cortex, and together they keep focus, switching when appropriate to the task. It also looks for incorrect choices to correct them. Both the amount of effort and the value of reward come into play when we make decisions. Too much effort without enough reward will cause people to turn to a lesser reward if they have to do less. Generally, outcomes that require less work and offer a higher reward will be chosen. Three areas of the brain are involved in the decision-making process: putamen, dorsal anterior cingulate cortex, and supplementary motor area. Immediate reactions like aggression and fear are something many, if not all people have experienced at least once in their lifetimes. These reactions come from the amygdala, which is associated with fear, receives a large amount of activity. The prefrontal cortex, which is the region behind our reasoning and decision making, gets less activity. When faced with threats or aggression, we respond without taking any potential consequences into consideration. The ability to control our actions depends on the size or activity of our prefrontal cortex. The bigger the region is, the more we can compose ourselves. When faced with confrontation or conflicts, the self-defense mechanism in our brains begin to take action. Stress causes our brain to think that we are about to be harmed or that we are already hurt. When faced with this, adrenaline and cortisol is released. Our brains remain hyperactive and alert whether we're actually in danger or not, until our stress levels decrease.